everyone. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the difference between foam rolling and compression rolling, which is like hard. And sometimes you see foam rollers with the little prickly things, or where it's supposed to go down and get a little bit of compression. Now in foam rolling, the emphasis that I use a foam roller for is to release compression in my vertebrae, my shoulders, my hips, and other things like that, to help in circulation, to help the ligaments, the tendons, the joints, to mobility. I actually do different exercising, breathing techniques. I also use it in working my midsection and vacuuming and spine health. Now, why spine health and the central nervous system? Because that fires off, in a sense, neurons, activate every other muscle inside your body. It travels down your spine. So to release those things is to increase neurons, power output, mind-body connection, and just not feel so tense or tight, or to release ligament health and tendon and joint health. Now when I'm compression rolling, I'm thinking about compressing the muscle, pressing the little knots in the muscle in my back, my iliotibial band, my legs, my shoulders, and every aspect, even in my abs and stuff like that. I'm thinking of compression to the muscle so that I'm actually getting some of the knots. I'm trying to break up the myofascia of the muscle. Also, I use other instruments and stuff like that. I'm going to give a little bit of demonstration real quick and show you the difference. So I want you to understand it, so that when you're using these tools, you have, you have an ideology, or you have an understanding of what you're using these tools for. So on my foam rolling, my regimen usually starts off, I start foam rolling in the middle of my back, go back, I feel the edges where my shoulders is, so that I can get my shoulder blades engaged, open up my shoulders, get my lats engaged, and come up to the back part of my neck, my vertebrae, my shoulders, my clavicle, and I breathe, keep my arms straight, and I roll out by trying to keep my body straight. So I bring my head up sometimes, I bring my head back, I arch at different areas, and I can feel the air between the vertebrae and the cracking and the falling back in place. I do this every morning because sleeping actually can get your hips, your shoulders, your body out of alignment. So I always work on trying to get back in alignment. And after I go through with that and go through the different exercises that I do with this foam roller, and now I can feel my joints and my alignment come back. Then I'll switch over to this and do kind of the same thing, but now with emphasis on compressing muscles, compressing the muscle matrix, and trying to break up any tissue, any knots. I may go back and forth rock. I may stop and go back and forth on it a little bit. And I do get some of that ligament, vertebrae, joint health with that, but I also get compression, true compression on the muscle matrix against the bone, like a deep tissue massage. And then by then, I usually have a good understanding of how my body is feeling that particular day. If my back was hurting a little bit, it's not hurting as much. My shoulders are not hurting as much. And so then I'm able to perform whatever it is, from an exercise or just a basic life function for that day. For more information about having a good ideal, recovery is everything. If you can't recover, then you're only good as a one-shot gun, meaning that you better hit your target. That's it. There's no do-overs. If you have multiple, ways of recovering, then you can go for a long duration, for a longer period of time. You're going to win the race. It's like the tortoise and the hare. Believe me, if you plan on living a long life, you want to be healthy for a long time. My name is Lamont Gilchrist, IFBB Pro _LGFit45 on Instagram. Thanks.